Welcome to Pioneers Baseball, live from John Saloni Field at McDonough Park for the final time this season. Your Pioneers get set to take on the Geneva Red Wings. Good afternoon, everybody. One final time for the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network. I'm Farrell Hudson, taking you through this afternoon's coverage. The Geneva Red Wings have taken the diamond behind their right-handed starter in Ian Babby. Let's get you the Pioneers starting lineup. Hayden Grabowski, the shortstop, to lead things off. TJ Gramesti, the catcher, will bat second. Cooper Smith, the DH, bats third. Brett Baker doing the cleanup in center field. Brandon Dubak, the EH, will bat fifth. Carl Wagner is at third. He'll bat sixth. Ben Roby, the second baseman, will bat seventh. Michael Palmer at first base bats eighth. And rounding out the Pioneer batting order this evening is Vincent Favada. Favada having himself a nice couple of games recently as he progresses through the 2025 season. Let's get you the numbers on the Geneva Red Wings right-handed starter in Ian Babby, a 6.21 ERA, nothing in one record, making his 11th appearance, only his 12th start, 29 innings pitched for him. He's given up only 20 earned runs in that time frame, 15 strikeouts, pitching to an opposing batting average of .296. A nice crowd on hand here for the season finale for both the Pioneers and the Geneva Red Wings. Both the Pioneers and the Red Wings eliminated from playoff contention from the PGCBL Western Division in 2025. The final four playoff spots have already been comprised. We have Batavia and Jamestown. We'll get to more on that matchup in a moment. Some serious playoff implications involving those two. And then you have the Auburn Doubledays and Niagara Falls Americans rounding out the bottom two slots in the PGCBL Western Division. Pioneers have just missed out on the playoffs. First time Pioneers are missing the playoffs since 2021, a 22-20-1 record. It's Hayden Grabowski to lead off against Ian Babby. Righty on righty matchup on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We're glad you could spend part of it with us here on the Pioneers Baseball Network. Grabowski in from the right side, 4 seasons at Tiffin University, the Division II school in Ohio. .299 on the season, 41 hits, 10 extra base hits, and 24 RBIs. Babby working out of the stretch position, comes set right side of the rubber, he's ready, and so is Grabowski. And the first pitch is a breaking ball inside corner, Aiden taking for a called strike one. Left to right in the outfield for Geneva, Tim Bowerman in left, Dylan Briggs in center, Jack Turner in right. 0-1 to Grabs, fastball off the plate, 1-1. Left to right in the Geneva infield, Aiken Santana at third, Casey Burkroff the shortstop, Christian Bermudez is at second, Brock Ratterman's over at first. Behind the plate doing the catching for Babby is J.D. Robinson. 1-1, nobody out. Fastball lined into left center field. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Grabowski leads off the game with a single, and now it's kicked by the center fielder Briggs. A single and an E8 allows Grabowski to coast into second. So a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And here comes TJ Gramesti. Pioneers, according to manager Andy Drum, going to likely make a couple defensive alignment shifts throughout the course of the ball game today on what's the final day of the regular season for both sides. So we'll keep your eyes peeled on that throughout the course of the ball game. Numerous defensive replacements on the way. Grabowski ready and ready. Grabowski takes off for third. Breaking ball outside. It goes off of the bat of Grabowski, who is just standing in the box. So it'll be a 0-1 count. Grabowski steals third as he's 90 feet away from scoring the game's opening run on the season for Grabowski. He ties TJ Gramesti with the team lead in stolen bags with 20. Grabowski and Gramesti, the dynamic duo for the Pioneers all summer. Gramesti awaits the 0-1. Geneva infield is in. Breaking ball outside corner for a called strike. It's 0-2. Babby doing a nice job of going back to that same spot in which he replicated his success from the previous pitch. 0-2 to Gramesti with nobody out. 0-2, fastball high. 2-2 to TJ. Rather 1-2. Babby comes set from the right side of the rubber. And fires on the 1-2. Breaking ball pop foul behind the plate. And Grimesti remains alive.
That's 1-2.
1-2 to TJ. Fastball line, first base side foul out of play. This is what Grimesti will do. He'll make it a really tough at-bat on you. He's down 0-2 in the count, but continues to battle one of the hardest outs for the Pioneers, and indicative as to why. .361 batting average. He has the team lead for any Elmira Pioneer position player who has appeared in 20 or more ball games. Awaits a 1-2 from Baby. Lined on the ground sharply to third. Santana's going to attempt to tag Grabowski at third. He's safe. The throw offline to first. So Grimesti reaches. Runners on the corners for the Pioneers with nobody out. It's going to go down as an infield single for TJ Grimesti. Whether that was incidental or not, inadvertently a high IQ play from Grabowski because he draws Aiken Santana's attention to him from aggressively leading off the third base bag, which draws attention away from the play, the obvious play at first. Grimesti a short lead off, and here's Cooper Smith. Taps the first pitch he sees foul, 0-1. Smith, the Pioneers DH, rounding out what could be his last game ever as an Elmira Pioneer. 4 seasons with the Pios. He's batting .316 this year in his 28th ball game, 27th start, 25 hits, 6 extra base hits, and 15 RBIs. Grimesti widens his lead off at first, 0-1 from Bambi. A high pop into shallow center. Coming in is Briggs. He calls out the rest of the outfield, makes the catch. Grabowski's going to tag and just bluff and draw a throw. He'll scoot back to third, and F8 for Smith, 1 out. Here at the top of the first, runners remain on the corners for the Pioneers.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Brett Baker.
So here's Brett Baker, Pioneers left-handed hitting center fielder with 1 out. Baker at .309 on the season, 21 hits, 3 extra base hits, a homer and 15 RBIs. His homer came here in what was a definitive victory for the Pioneers over the Red Wings a couple weeks ago, back on July 15th. Look to see if he has the same success today from John Saloni Field. First pitch, fastball up to Baker above the letters. Grimesti steals second with ease. So now TJ Grimesti back in the stolen bags lead in that category for the Pioneers. 21 now for Grimesti on the season. 2 in scoring position. Geneva's infield's in. 1-0 with 1 out. Baker lines a fastball foul back to the screen. 1-1. It's been a season defined by adversity. Pioneers have had a multitude of different position players come and go, but for those who stuck it out, hopefully enjoy one last victory today. Pioneers will finish the season with a winning record as Baker takes inside 2-1. Pioneers entered today's long game 22-20-1 across 43 games. At worst, they finished 1 game over 500. At best, they finished 3. 2-1 to Baker with 1 out. Line foul again on the fastball. 2-2. Be taking a couple seconds to come set. To Baker with nobody out. Breaking ball just inside. It's a full count. Geneva wanted the called strike 3. Didn't get it. So it'll be a payoff pitch to Baker with 1 out. Pios are threatening. 2 hits in the inning, both by Grabowski and Grimesti.
3-2.
Payoff pitch. Breaking ball outside for ball 4. So 2 consecutive pitches that just missed out of the strike zone. A great eye from Brett Baker. And the bases are jammed for Elmira.
Brendan Duback.
With 1 out here at the top of the first. Grabowski's off of third. Grabowski off of second. Brett Baker is off of first. It's Brandon Duback to the plate. 2 homers and 20 RBIs on the season. Takes a fastball high. 1-0.
The umpire not giving anything at the top of the zone.
And 20 hits, 8 of them extra base hits. So look to put a charge into one here. That would put multiple runs on the board for the Pioneers. 1-0 breaking ball. Taken in the dirt by Duback, and the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. You got the 2 top guys in stolen bags for the Pioneers, and then you have another guy in Brett Baker who's got 6 stolen bags of his own across 19 starts. You can definitely say the Pioneers would score a couple with a hit to the outfield here as Duback rolls one foul, third base side. You can count 2 balls and a strike. Duback with a 2-run shot Thursday night against the Newark Pilots. And then another 2-run homer on Friday night in the final regular season home game against Niagara Falls. 2-1. Outside corner fastball for a called strike 2. So the count 2-2 with 1 out. Duback hammers the curveball foul, third base side. Stay alive. Two breaking ball off the outside corner, enticing, but Duback did not bite. And it'll be a payoff pitch from Babby with 1 out. Payoff pitch. Line down the ground sharply on 1 hop to the shortstop for Croft. Beats Bermuda, second 1 on to first in time for a 6-4-3 twin-killing double play to get them out of the inning. Thanks to Geneva Ravens. No runs and a hit, 3 runners left on base. Half an inning through, no score on the Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball as we enter the bottom of the first inning. Andrew Roxby has taken the mound for the Elmira Pioneers, which means let's get you the look at the starting lineup for the Geneva Red Wings. Jack Turner in right field will lead things off. Zach Banks is a designated hitter. He bats second. Dylan Briggs is a center fielder. He'll bat third. Aiken Santana at third base cleans up. Tim Bowerman in left field bats fifth. J.D. Robinson, the catcher, batting sixth, seventh, or ninth. About a third of the Geneva order. Brock Bradden, the first baseman. Christian Bermudez, the second baseman. And Casey Burcroft, the shortstop. The incoming Alvernia College sophomore Andrew Roxby taking the mound for the Elmira Pioneers tonight. On the season for Roxby, a 4.5 ERA, 1-0 across 8 appearances. He's making his ninth today, but his first start, 12 innings of work, he's been masterful. 6 earned runs in that time frame, 12 strikeouts, pitching to an opposing batting average of .222. As we alluded to, a lot of defensive alignments will be shifting throughout the course of the ball game today, but for now, let's get you the one that will start in the bottom of the first. Cam Levesque in left field, Brett Baker in center, Vincent Favada in right, and Carl Wagner at third, Aiden Grabowski at shortstop, Ben Roby is the second baseman, Michael Palmer over at first, TJ Garmesti behind the plate catching Andrew Roxby. It's Jack Turner, the Haddon Heights, New Jersey native, Geneva Red Wing leadoff hitter to step to the plate, righty on righty against Roxby. Pioneers with 2 runs in the top, or 2 hits, in the top of the first. But it did not come around to score. Brandon Dubek, a 6-4-3 double play to conclude the inning. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball from Turner, count 1-1. 1-1, breaking ball taken high from Turner, and a count 2 balls and a strike. 2-1, fastball low, 3-1. Roxby popped up out of play, and it's a full count. Roxby sets from the right side of the rubber. The payoff pitch on the way, line to the center field. Brett Baker, a couple steps to his right, puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 11, Zach Banks.
So here comes Zach Banks, the DH. Banks this season, as usual, putting up fantastic numbers. .338, appearing in his 43rd ball game, 39 starts. Geneva hits leader with 47, 10 extra base hits, 2 homers and 23 RBIs. Digs in for the left side against Roxby and takes the fastball high and in for ball 1.
Wagner at third, Grabowski at short, Rowe, second baseman, and Palmer at first.
1-0. Fastball high, might have been a 2-seam cut there from Roxby. And injured line for the second straight batter, 2-0. But for the second straight batter, he records an out. Fly ball from from Banks, to Favada in right field. And he settles under it and puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So with 2 outs and the base is empty,
Dylan Briggs.
here comes the right-handed hitting center fielder, Dylan Briggs. Briggs at 301 on the season. 37th ball game, 31st start. Breaking ball outside for ball 1. In 93 plate appearances, he's recorded 28 hits, an OPS of 878 on the season. Puts up some great defensive numbers too in center field, incoming sophomore at Montclair State University.
Sleeveless jerseys today.
1-0 with 2 out, fastball high and away.
Count 2-0 on the Red Wings center field.
2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Roxby delivers. Fouled back. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Home half of the first. No score between the Pioneers and the Red Wings. Final regular season meeting of the season for both the Pioneers and the Red Wings. Game number 44. Fastball high and away. 2-2. Geneva only 1 win here at John Saloni Field at McDonough Park. Payoff pitch from Roxby with 2 outs. Breaking ball outside corner for a called strike 3. Briggs is down on the backwards K to end the bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. We head to the second, no score on the Pioneers Baseball Network.
Retired in order. We're scoreless after 1 here in Geneva, New York.
Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball as we enter the top of the second inning. Ian Baby remains on the mound for Geneva. It's Carl Wagner to lead off. Wagner followed by Rhodey and Palmer, the 6, 7, and 8 in the Pioneers order to come to the plate. Here in a scoreless ball game, top of the second. First offering to Wagner, spanked right back up the middle, like a rocket into center field for a base hit. A leadoff single for the Pioneers' third baseman, Carl Wagner, with nobody out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10, Benjamin Rode.
So here comes Ben Rhodey to the plate, righty on righty matchup, 1 on with nobody out. On the season for Rhodey, one of the most consistent offensive contributors, is taken off on a first pitch breaking ball down the middle, called strike, stealing for second, and reaching there is Carl Wagner, a stolen bag for Wagner as he gets into scoring position with nobody out. For Wagner, that's stolen base number 6 on the season in his 24th ball game.
Pioneers threatened in the first inning. Matty worked out a bases loaded jam, got a 6-4-3 ground ball.
0-1.
Get out of that inning unscathed.
Breaking ball swatted foul from Rhodey, 0-2.
Slaps that one away. We down 0-2.
3 hits already for the Pioneers through an inning plus against Baby, but have not scored just yet. One look at second as Wagner dances off the bag. Baby sets and fires, breaking ball just off the outside edge, 1-2.
Benjamin Rode batting .344 with a .462 on base percentage, .853 OPS across 64 at bats for the Elmira Pioneers.
1-2 to Rody with nobody out. Fastball off the outside edge. And the count 2-2.
Last pitch back on July 20th here at home versus the Newark Pilots.
2-2 Rody spanks it into shallow center field. Long range out for the second baseman, Bermudez, who makes a nice running grab. He was almost collided into by his own teammate of Burcroft. Nonetheless, Ben Rody is retired for out number 1.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, Michael Palmer.
So here comes Mike Palmer with 1 out and a runner in scoring position.
That Wagner is forced to stay on second base.
On the season for Palmer, 231 batting average. OPS, though, clocking in very nice at 719. First pitch, a breaking ball lined into right field. That's going to drop down in front of Turner for a base hit. Rounding third and coming to the plate is Wagner. He'll score standing up as the ball is kicked out in the outfield by Turner. And rounding second and heading for third is Palmer. He slides in head first. He's snapped out, but now he gets in safely as Santana drops the baseball on the transfer. So a run comes in to score. It's going to be a hit and an error as Wagner comes in. An RBI single, and it would be an E9. So that allows Palmer to get all the way up to third.
Now batting the right
Pioneers
fielder,
are home.
23, Vincent Bavada.
But the first run of the ball game, 1-0. Geneva's infield comes in. First pitch to Favana, hit on the ground to shortstop. Checking Palmer at third, excuse me, is Burcroft. Throws to first in time for out number 2.
Now batting the left fielder, number 7, Cam Leveski.
So here comes Cam Levesque, 2 outs, so run home for Elmira.
What's going on?
First pitch to Levesque, fastball. Outside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Breaking ball inside, 1-1. One breaking ball off the plate. Levesque takes. It's 2 balls and a strike. In last night's ball game, Levesque 0 for 3. Flew out to right, grounded into a fielder's choice, and struck out. 2 on with 2 out. Dribbled foul, 2-2. Baby comes set, looking for his ender. Delivers. Chopped down the ground into the shortstop Burcroft to the backhand side on 3 hops. Throw across the diamond strong to complete the top of the second inning. But up for 1 run on the hit and an error, and a runner left on base. An inning and a half through, 1-0 Pioneers on the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network.
somebody to beat the PA.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning. Andrew Roxby delivers the first offering to the right-handed hitting third baseman Aiken Santana in the cleanup role. Takes a fastball outside. Andrew Roxby working a 1-2-3 bottom half of the first inning. Fly ball to center off the bat of Turner. Fly ball to right off the bat of Banks. And a strikeout looking against Dylan Briggs. Andrew Roxby working back with a full count.
Welcome back here, and the home half of the second, Aiken Santana getting started for the Red Wings. Season
2-0 from Roxby. Fastball just off the outside edge. 3-0 count on the cleanup man. Santana, righty on righty matchup. Nobody out, bottom of the second, Pioneers with a 1-run lead, 1-0. 3 out, fastball, dotted at the knees for a called strike. (3-1). Santana just takes side for ball 4. So here comes Tim Bowerman, the left fielder. A runner on and nobody out.
Now batting the left fielder, number 8, Tim Bowerman.
Bowerman, 40 plate appearances on the season, 3 hits, an extra base hit, and 3 RBIs. Digs in from the right side against Roxby, nobody out. Santana, a short lead off of first. 4 stolen bags on the season for Santana. First pitch to Bowerman, a swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, 1 fastball off the outside corner, 1-1. On 1 to Bowerman, breaking ball, floated high and away, 2-1. So it'll be a 2-1 with nobody out. Santana, the first base runner to reach today for Geneva. Sprayed into right center field, that's going to drop between Baker and Favada. Stopping at second base is Santana. On a single for Tim Bowerman, his 4th hit of the season. 2 runners on for Geneva with nobody out. First hit of the ball game for the Red Wings as well.
Now batting the catcher, number 28, J.D. Robinson.
Jacob Moniz is going to come out to the mound to have a meeting with Roxby and the rest of the Pioneer infield. Pioneers would like to thank Absolute Care of Three Rivers, AIM Independent Living, AJ's Outdoor Power Sports, Al's Leasing, Hans Pancakes, Blaze Brockway Contracting, Buckley's Automotive, Holy Hill Vineyards, CAF USA, Centralis Health, Chemung Canal Trust Company, Chemung County AG Promotions, Chemung Supply, Coca-Cola, Council Rock Wealth Advisory Group, Current Power Sports, Dandy Benny Marks, Dr. Susan Minchin, Elmira Chevy, Elmira Heat Treating, Elmira Impact, Finger Lakes Federal Credit Union, FM Howell Glovehouse, Guthrie, Heselson's, Hilliard, Jubilee, Just in Time, Kahuna's, Kennedy Val, M&T Bank, Martha Lloyd Community Services, Mom's Cheesy Dreams, and McDonald's. Ready on ready matchup, Roxby versus J.D. Robinson. First pitch, check, swing at a fastball. Check with the field umpire. Says he did not go around. It's 1-0. 1-0 fastball outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody warming at the moment of the Pioneers bullpen. 1 run on 4 hits and no errors for Elmira. No runs on a hit and no errors for the Geneva Red Wings. 2-0 from Roxby inside, almost flipped the jersey of Robinson, and the count 3-0. 3-0. Fastball outside corner taken for a called strike. 3-1 with nobody out. New defensive alignment for the Pioneers. TJ Gramesti shuffles over to third. Ben Roby at shortstop. He swaps with Aiden Grabowski, who goes to the other side of the middle infield. Ground ball to Gramesti at third. He's going to step on the bag one. On to first in time. Play goes 5-3. It's a double play for Elmira. Runner on second. That's Bowerman with 2 out. So a nice job by Gramesti, athletically ranging. As usual, showing off.
First baseman, number 15, Brock Ratterman.
The nice range as he puts it away for out number 2. Out number 1 and 2, that is. He retires the lead runner Santana. Eliminates that speed off the bases. Bowerman in scoring position with 2 out. And the breaking ball taken inside from the left-handed hitting first baseman Brock Ratterman, 1-0.
Ground ball, double play turn by Gramesti at third.
Next offering, Ratterman shoots it into shallow right center field. Baker a dive, and he made the nice grab. They say no catch.
So instead,
So a run comes in to score, and that ties the ball game at 1 as Bowerman crosses the plate. 1-0 on the second hit of the inning.
Second baseman, number 2, Christian Bermudez.
So here's Christian Bermudez, right-handed hitting second baseman, waves at the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, 1 as Ratterman with the RBI single into shallow center field extends his lead off at first. Fastball high and away, 1-1. Roxby delivers another wave and a miss. Beautiful breaking ball down and in from Andrew. And it's a ball and 2 strike count on Bermudez. Roxby comes set right side of the rubber. Ratterman extends his lead and takes off. Breaking ball high. Dubek fires down to second like a rocket. Tag applied by Grabowski in time. Ratterman's cut down as the play goes 2-4, and that does it for the Red Wings in the bottom of the second. 1 run and 2 hits and a runner left. 1-1 at the end of 2 on the Pioneers Baseball Network.
Number 4, Aiden Grabowski.
Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball as we enter the top of the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the Elmira batting order. It's Aiden Grabowski, followed by TJ Gramesti and Cooper Smith. That could be tentative depending on the defensive alignments that could alter the course of the batting order. We'll keep you updated through that throughout the game duration. Fastball outside to Grabowski, 1-0. on the season. 4 grabs, we mentioned, hovering right around the 300 mark with his average second year as a Pioneer. As the breaking ball catches the outside corner, it's 1-1. Grabowski in the top of the first, led off with a double to left field. 1-1 fastball off the plate, 2-1. And Grabowski gets plunked.
For a second time in 20 plate appearances.
So
Leadoff man aboard for
Aiden gets on. Lead off the top of the third with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 29, TJ Gramesti.
So here's TJ Gramesti, Pioneers catcher, with nobody out. Righty on righty matchup. Second plate appearance for Gramesti versus Bambi as Grabowski takes off fastball inside, throw down a second, no chance. Aiden too fast as he motors himself into scoring position with nobody out.
I know Robinson was injured there for a while.
So Grabowski ties Gramesti again for the team lead in stolen bases. It's a race against one another in this afternoon's game. 1-0 fastball inside. Between both Aiden Grabowski and TJ Gramesti, it rarely ever felt like they had an 0 for 3 or 0 for 4 game this summer. It's the equivalent of the efficiency and dominance that guys like Andrew Roxby, Casey Julkowski, Garrett Rochon have been able to achieve out of the bullpen. Might as well throw Bobby Boying and Brendan Hayes' name in there as well. They've been fantastic starters all season for the Pioneers as Grabowski attempted to take off for third there. He'll have to retreat back to second on a foul ball. Count a ball and 2 strikes on Gramesti. He rolled over on the ground to third, but got fortunate enough with an infield single in the top of the first. That's because Aiden Grabowski played distractor, drawing Iken Santana to attempt to tag him back at the third base bag, which allowed Gramesti and his Hot Wheels to get down the line. Two on it. Now Gramesti gets drilled. So 2 straight hit batsmen, 2 consecutive to lead off the top of the third.
First and second.
Runners on first and second with nobody out. Cooper Smith comes to the plate. And now
batting, the designated hitter,
conversation
number
out on the mound
8,
between the catcher
Smith.
Robinson and the right-handed starter Davey. Pioneers would like to thank some of our most loyal sponsors for the 2025 season, including Myers RV, Nucor, Papa John's Pizza, Hot Pathways, Red Robin, Rodney J. Strange, Saratoga Eagles, Save-A-Lot, Service Master, Serve Pro, Servview Credit Union, Shedden's Wholesale, and Solutions Credit Union.
Calm him down a bit. Back-to-back batters.
So here comes Cooper Smith, 2 on and nobody out for the Pioneers. And he comes set from the right side of the rubber. One look at Grabowski, who takes off for third on a fly ball in the deep center, going back and settling under it is Briggs. Retreating are both base runners. Briggs puts it away. Smith retired on the F8 for out number 1.
Back in there safely. Runners were sitting off on the pitch.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 1, Brett Baker.
So here comes Brett Baker with 1 out, 2 runners on, righty and lefty matchup with Mandy. 1 run on 4 hits and no errors for the Pios. 1 run on 2 hits and no errors for the Red Wings. Diving back and just getting in safely is Grabowski at second. A good move from Mandy as he looked to go back and retire the Pioneers' second baseman in the most unconventional way. Rarely do you ever see a mishap on the bases from Grabowski. Near one there. He remains on the base. Grabowski off the second. Grabowski off the first. Aiden takes off the third. Fastball high. Throw down to third. Tackle fly. Not in time. Stolen back for Aiden Grabowski. who now takes the team lead in stolen bags with 22. Back and forth they go, Grabowski and TJ Gramesti. Runners on the corners for Elmira with one out. Baker in his first trip to the plate today drew base via free pass. As Gramesti takes off for second, fastball just inside. Baker, two of those takes with 2 strikes in the top of the first. Really prudent takes on breaking balls very close to the zone, but Baker keen enough to lay off those pitches, as he does there to work a 2-0 count with 1 out. Geneva's infield comes in. Tied ball game, top of the third. Final regular season game for both squads. Fastball inside, 3-0 on Baker.
3-0 count on Baker. First base is open.
To Baker, fastball outside corner called strike 1. Nicely spotted at the knees from Baby. Fastball tapped foul behind the plate, and it's a full count.
Count is full. Now he gets a bit of a strikeout. Brings infield drawn in and to cut Grabowski down at the plate.
Payoff pitch righty on lefty. Baker dribbles it foul again. Nice job being worked. Nice at bat from the Pioneers center fielder. It'll be a payoff pitch with 1 out. Pioneers with a run in the top of the second. Geneva countered with a run of their own in the bottom half. Payoff pitch on the way. Another foul ball from Baker. Payoff pitch to Baker. Fastball just off the outside corner. That's ball 4. Baker, the second consecutive walk, an intelligent take from him. Bases are loaded for Elmira with 1 out for Brandon Newbeck. Grabowski's off of third. Gramesti off of second. Brett Baker is off of first.
Now batting the catcher, number 55, Brandon Newbeck.
It's Dubek righty on righty with Baby out of the stretch position. 1 out. Bases loaded. Fastball off the plate. 1-0. Dubek, his last time up, he had the bases loaded as well. Grounded into a 6-4-3 double play that aided in Baby and Geneva. Dubek pops it up. Behind the plate, giving it a look as Robinson goes out 1-1. So it's a 1-1 to Dubek with 1 out. Dubek up there in the RBI department for the Pioneers with 20. Played less games than most starters, too, as the 2-1 breaking ball just misses. And it's a 3-1 count to Dubek with 1 out. Three-1 fastball hammered into left field from Dubek. That's going to be over the head of Bowerman into the left field wall. Grabowski scores. Gramesti right behind him. He'll score. Baker gets the wave around third. He comes to the plate. He'll score. A 3-run bases clearing double for Dubek. And the Pios lead 4-1. Brandon absolutely hammered that breaking ball. as the speed on the bases also pays off for the Pioneers, as Grabowski, Gramesti, and Baker all cross the plate on RBIs number 21, 22, and 23 for Brandon Dubek on the season, puts the Pioneers ahead by 3. 2 hit batsmen and a walk come back to bite the Geneva Red Wings. And now it's Carl Wagner to stand in, takes the breaking ball outside, 1-0. Four hits for the Pioneers, and 4 runs as Wagner hits it into right center field. Going back towards the warning track is the right fielder Turner, makes the catch, tacking and heading to third is Dubek. He'll get in there. So a semi-productive out for Carl Wagner as he flies to deep right.
Now batting, number 10, Benjamin Rose.
And with 2 out, that'll bring up Ben Brody. Righty and ready matchup, a runner off of third base. Has the breaking ball inside corner for a called strike. Dubek leads off. Pioneers are undefeated this year at John Saloni Field at McDonough Park. They'll look to keep it that way here. 0-1 to Rody. He grounds it back up the middle. Raging to his backhand side as the second baseman Bermudez throws off balance, not in time. Infield single for Rody. Dubek scores. Second hit of the inning, 4th run. Pioneers up 5-1.
Now batting, number 17, Michael Palmer.
So with 2 out, 4 runs home to the top of the third for the Pioneers. Here comes Michael Palmer. Hunter goes, fastball high, throw down to second base, not in time, a stolen back for Rody. And that goes into center field. Rody's going to take off and he's going to get to third. So it's an E2 on the catcher Robinson. Now 5-1 lead for the Pioneers. We'll fix that score bug momentarily. 1-0 swing and a miss. 1-1. Palmer, his first trip to the plate. A single. 1-1 with 2 out. Fastball inside corner, 1-2. One-two, and it drills Mike Palmer. Third hit batsman for Baby. All have come here in the top of the third. Pioneers have runners on the corners with 2 out, and here comes Vincent Favada.
Now batting, number 23, Vincent Favada.
So Palmer leads off the first with 2 out. Righty on righty matchup, Babby against Favada. Palmer takes off, first pitch swing and a tip into the glove of the catcher Robinson, 0-1. Palmer takes second, 2 in scoring position for Elmira with 2 out.
Have to head back to first. That's a foul tip.
There's a foul tip into the mid of the catcher Robinson, confirmed by our plate umpire. 0-1 on the way to Favada with 2 out. Then he swings and lines at first base side foul, 0-2.
strikeout.
0-2 with 2 out. Breaking ball lined into shallow right center field. That's falling fast. That's going to get down for a base hit. Rounding third and coming to the plate is Palmer. He'll score. An RBI single for Favada. Pios open up their largest lead of the day at 5. They lead 6-1.
RBI single.
A 5-run top of the third, highlighted by 3 Pioneers hits. Now 5 in the ball game, 6 runs, and Ian Bappy struggling to get out of the top of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7, Cam Leveski.
So Rody with speed crosses the plate. Palmer also comes in to score. As taking off for second, fastball inside, throw down in time to get Favada. I don't know about that, folks. But nonetheless, that does it in the inning. Play goes 2-6 as Favada's retired, but not before 6 runs on 3 hits, no errors, a runner left on base. 2.5 innings through 7-1 Pioneers on the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball. 6-run lead for Elmira as we enter the home half of the third. It's the 8-9-1 of the Geneva order. Bermudez for Croft and Turner. First pitch, fastball inside corner, spotted nicely for a called strike. 2 Bermudez, and it's 0-1. 0-1, breaking ball high, 1-1.
Ball and strike. Red Wings second baseman.
So some more defensive shifts. Carl Wagner back at third. TJ Gramesti is now the shortstop. A swing and a miss, 1-2. Then Rody back to second. Aiden Grabowski now playing first. So we'll give you the Aiden Grabowski and TJ Gramesti tour so far in the ball game. TJ Gramesti starting tonight behind the plate. Then at third, now the shortstop. Shortstop, then second baseman, then first baseman, 1-3. And each inning has been Grabowski. That's a called strike 3. Fastball spotted nicely over the inside corner. Second by the backwards K across 2 1/3 for Andrew Roxby was thinking Ben Rody said. then momentarily. It's Andrew Roxby picking up strikeout number 2 across 2 1/3. 1 out and the base is empty. Home half of the 3rd. Righty on lefty matchup. It's the shortstop Casey Burcroft who takes a fastball inside 1-0. Fastball catches the outside edge 1-1. 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Even stepping off the rubber. And 1-2 looking at the
1-2. Dribbled on the ground to Grabowski. He's going to get a test at first. He takes it with ease to the bag for out number 2. So 2 away, home half of the 3rd. Base is empty with a 6-run lead for Elmira. Back to the top of the Geneva batting order. It's the right fielder, Jack Turner.
Right fielder, number 19, Jack Turner.
Turner, his first at-bat versus Roxby, a fly ball to center. Fastball off the plate, 1-0.
Gotta give me one more tough one.
Roxby delivers, foul back from Turner, 1-1.
We lost 14-4.
1-1, breaking ball high. 2-1. Roxby delivers, fastball low. 3 balls and a strike. Ready and ready. 3-1 Roxby to Turner. Breaking ball low and away for ball 4. Second walk of the ball game issued by Andrew Roxby. A 2-out base runner for Geneva as Turner draws base via the free pass. And here comes Zach Banks. Banks second.
The designated hitter,
Or rather,
number 11.
Left-handed hitting.
Banks.
Left-handed hitting designated hitter to step in. Flew out to Vinny Favada his last trip to the plate in right. Fastball inside corner hip high for a called strike 1. Roxby's going to fire back to first and throw to the wrong side of the bag. Otherwise, it very well could have had Jack Turner.
I don't get the opportunity later in the game. I want to take a second to acknowledge Zach Banks and Ethan Santana, as well as Dylan Briggs.
0-1. Being off for second. Fastball outside. Throw down from Roxby. In tag of line in time to nab Turner. How about that? Play goes 2-6. And that ends the bottom of the 3rd. So in the inning for Geneva, no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 3 innings, 7-1 Pioneers on the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball as we enter the top of the fourth inning. It'll be the 10, 1, and 2 in the Elmira order to come to the plate. Cam Levesque followed by Eddie Grabowski and TJ Gurmesti. It's Levesque to dig in. Pioneers left fielder grounded out to shortstop his last trip to the plate. Righty on righty matchup, nobody out, base is empty. 6-run lead for Elmira, visitor stanza of the fourth. First offering, breaking ball inside. Levesque had to duck out of the way, 1-0.
Our apologies here over at the Geneva Red Wings YouTube channel. And broadcaster Jake Rodriguez was away on vacation for a few days.
1-0, fastball grounded back up the middle into center field for a base hit for Levesque. He makes the turnaround first and stop right there. A leadoff base runner via a single for Cam. 1 out, nobody out, top of the fourth.
Now batting, number 4, Aiden Grabowski.
It's back to the top of the Pioneers batting order, Aiden Grabowski. Aiden's reached twice in the ballgame, a double in the top of the first, a hit batsman in the top of the third. He's also played 3 positions so far. As he lines one into shallow right center field, that's going to drop over the head of Bermudez. 2 on for the Pios with nobody out, 2 consecutive hits. Levesque and now Grabowski. For the Pioneers, that's already hit number 8 across 3+ innings of work against Ian Babby. And here comes TJ Gurmesti to the plate.
Now batting, number 29, TJ Gurmesti.
With nobody out and 2 runners on. Good speed on the bases for Elmira. Pioneers left fielder and the usual shortstop who's bounced around to 3 positions today in Grabowski. Santana is 5 feet behind the bag at third. Ratterman in at first. Fastball low and away to Gurmesti. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Line foul, 1-1. TJ lines it foul, first base side out of play, 1-2. Pioneers threatening for more. 1 run in the top of the second, 6 in the top of the third. 1-2 to TJ, line to deep center field, going back and settling under it is Briggs. He makes the catch, tagging for third and coasting in safely as Cam Levesque. Grabowski moves up 90 feet as well. 2 more in scoring position for Elmira with 1 out. So productive out for TJ Gurmesti. He moves 2 into scoring position, and that brings up Cooper Smith, Pioneers DH.
Now batting, number 8, Cooper Smith.
Geneva brings the infield in with 1 out. First pitch to Smith. Fastball swinging a foul back, 0-1. One breaking ball. The dirt kicks away. Here comes Levesque to the plate. He slides. He's safe. And the Pios lead 8-1 as Grabowski moves up to third. So a run home on 2 hits. 1 out, a 1-1 count on Smith. 8-1 Pioneers lead. Coop. Fastball outside corner, 2-2.
On the outside corner. The count at 2s.
So it'll be a 2-2 on Smith with 1 out. Breaking ball popped up behind the plate, foul. Cooper stays alive. To Smith, tipped in and out of the glove of Robinson. So Smith will continue to remain alive in the count. Still 2-2. To Smith, fastball spanked up the middle into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is Grabowski, an RBI single for Coop, and the Pios lead 9-1. So an 8-run lead, and here comes Brett Baker to the plate.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Brett Baker.
Baker, the Pioneers center fielder, reached base twice in the ball game, 2 bucks. In his last plate appearance, he came around to score into third as he spanks one into right field for a base hit. Stopping at second base is Smith, 2 on for the Pios with 1 out. Third hit of the inning for Elmira. Or make that the 4th hit now. As Smith advances up to second.
55, Brandon Duback.
And here comes Brandon Duback, righty on righty, with Babby with 1 out. Doobie launched a 3-run double his last trip to the plate. A high fly ball deep to left field. Going back is Bowerman to the warning track at the wall. It's off the base of the wall. And it caroms away. Smith's get around third. He comes to the plate. He'll score. As Baker gets to third, Duback at RBI double. 4 RBIs on the day for Brandon, and he now has 25 on the season. That's tied for the team lead with TJ Gramesti, and the Pios lead 10-1.
Scored 2 or 1.
So the 5th hit of the inning, 3rd run for the Pioneers. It's now a 9-run lead opened up. Still 2 runners on, 2 in scoring position. Baker off of third base. And Duback with the RBI double, his 2nd extra base hit of the ball game off of second. It's Carl Wagner, ready on righty matchup with Babby. 1 out, 2 on, 9-run lead for Elmira. Fastball fouled off, and count 0-1. Boy, Duback has been solid all season long, but especially finding that power stroke as of late, as he jolts another rocket there. Almost got out of here for his 3rd homer of the season. 0-1 to Wagner, dribbled on the ground to Santana at third. A run's going to come in to score. That's Baker, 10-run lead for Elmira. RBI and ground out, 5-3 put out. Baker crosses the plate. Duback stays at second, 2 outs in the top of the 4th. And it's 11-1.
Now batting.
So here's Ben Rhodey with 2 out. First pitch to Rhodey, fastball inside, 1-0. Fastball in tight, 2 balls and no strikes. Fastball high. 3-0.
And Celsius, right? That's what I saw down there. It's 3 here.
To Rhodey, fastball inside corner for a called strike. Rhodey in the ball game. A pop up and an infield single, now fly ball. Pop up more so, right side of the infield, dropping the baseball, and now coming to the plate is Dubek. He'll score. That's going to be an E4 on Bermudez. The inning remains alive. Make it now 12-1 Pioneers. So 5 runs on 5 hits and an error in the inning. Dubek crosses the plate. Rhodey reaches on the E4. And that brings up left-handed hitting first baseman Michael Palmer. First pitch to Palmer, fly. Third base side foul, 0-1. Palmer swings and fouls it back. 0-2. Pioneers a 5-run top of the 4th inning of the ball game for Elmira. They have 11 hits. 2 errors by Geneva. Pios have left 5 runners on base. 0-2 with 2 out. 9th hitter to come to the plate in the inning for the Pioneers. As Babby comes set and delivers a pop-up to first. Ratterman in foul territory. The call and the catch to retire Palmer for the final out at the top of the 4th. 5 runs and 5 hits, an error, runner left on base. 3.5 through. Pioneers ahead by 11 on the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network.
number 11, Zach Banks.
Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball. As we enter the bottom of the fourth inning, Zach Banks is going to come to the plate against Vincent Favana. New pitcher in the ball game for the Pioneers. Andrew Rotsby goes 3 innings of work. First pitch chopped on the ground on the high hop at second. Grimesti to first in time. 4-3 putout, 1 away. Here comes Dylan Briggs, the center fielder.
Number 23.
1 out and the base is empty. 11-run lead for the Pios. First pitch, breaking ball down. 1-0. Fastball just off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes on the right-handed hitting center fielder Briggs. Vada deals. Fastball away. 3-0. Fastball away. That's a 4-pitch walk to Briggs with 1 out. Only 2 hits in the ball game so far across 3 1/3 for the Red Wings.
Third baseman, number 12, Aiken Santana.
As Aiken Santana, right-handed hitting third baseman, comes to the plate. Vada deals. Fastball inside, 1-0. Pioneers would like to thank Southern Tier Custom Fabricators, Swan Morse Insurance, Texas Roadhouse, Towns of South Corning, the United States Army, Vasco Brains, and Visions Federal Credit Union. Fastball inside. 6 straight pitches out of the zone from Favana with 1 out. Fastball outside corner, a called strike. Pioneers would also like to thank Ward Manufacturing, Wegmans, Weiss Markets, Well Now Urgent Care, Wilburado, and Woodbrook Assisted Living. Two on from Favana is a fastball high, 3-1. Spotted at the knees for a called strike, too. It'll be a payoff pitch to Aiken Santana with 1 out. Banks chopped on the ground to Grimesti at second. And then Briggs walked on 4 pitches. Payoff pitch with 1 out from Favana. Dribble on the ground to shortstop. Brody is going to underhand flip Grimesti 1. On to first. High throw, but holding the bag is Plummer in time. That's a 6-4-3 double play, and facing the minimum in the inning is Favana. No runs and no hits, a runner left on base. We head to the 5th, 12-1 Pios on the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball as we enter the top half of the 5th inning. The new pitcher in the ball game for the Geneva Red Wings, it's Michael Bokus in place of Ian Baby. So a couple defensive alignments, a couple pitching changes, a couple double plays which have also aided the Pioneers in tonight's ball game as well. It's the pitcher Vincent Favada to step in. Favada followed by Levesque and Grabowski. Visitors stanza of the 5th inning. Righty on righty matchup, Bokus set to fire. First offering, Favada squares to bunt, draws it back, and takes a called strike one. One from Bokus, fastball high and in tight, 1-1 on Favada. Final line on the ball game for Andrew Rotsby, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. 1-1, dribbled on the ground to the forehand side of second, charging over to Bermudez. Nice play, ranges and fires in time to retire Favada for out number 1. So 1 out, and that brings up Cam Levesque, the left fielder.
Now batting, number 7, Cam Levesque.
Final line on Ian Baby. 4 innings, 12 hits, 12 runs, 11 earned, 2 walks and no strikeouts. First pitch is a breaking ball, called strike to Levesque, 0-1. One to Levesque, breaking ball outside, 1-1. Outside corner, 1-2. Two with 1 out, breaking ball in the dirt. 2-2 to Levesque. Breaking ball high. Levesque takes, and it's a full count with 1 out. Is previous 2 trips to the plate, a ground out and a single came around to score. Payoff pitch, fall off into shallow center field. Charging it is Briggs. Got a beat on it and puts it away for round number 2. So here comes Aiden Grabowski. Played right field in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Pioneers. Digs in from the right side with 2 outs and the bases empty. 11-run lead for the Pioneers. First pitch to Grabs, fastball high, 1-0. Ball off the plate.
Not sure who else is.
It'll be a 2-0 with 2 out. Grabowski shoots it foul, right field line, out of play. Bobby Boying down near the Geneva bullpen in the batting cage. He's playing some catch with right fielder Jack Turner before the start of the 5th. Bobby always liking to have some fun out there. Grabowski awaits a 2-1 offering from Bokus with 2 out. Fastball check swing from Grabs. Did not go around. 3-1. 2.
One got a fastball in the head, fouled it back here.
Foul pitch to Grabs with 2 out. Fastball high for ball 4. So Grabowski works a 2 out walk, and that brings up TJ Gramesti to the plate.
Now batting, number 29, TJ Gramesti.
First pitch to Gramesti, a breaking ball inside 1-0. Offering off the plate. 2-0 to TJ. Lucas fires a fastball low, 3-0. Take a look at the composite schedule around the PGCBL. Niagara Falls Americans over the Ironbacks 4-1 from George Taylor Field in St. Catharines, Ontario earlier this afternoon as Gramesti takes a called strike, now 3-1. The Batavia McDonoughs wrapped up the West Division regular season championship on their home field today with a 4-1 victory over the Jamestown Tarpscons. Dribbled foul from Gramesti, it's a full count. Newark Pilots ahead of the Auburn Doubledays just down the road at Falcon Park in Auburn, 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Utica ahead of Oneonta 5-3 in the East Division in the bottom of the 7th. Buns Falls and Moonville set to square off. Amsterdam and Socrates just underway from Canteen Field in Socrates, New York. Payoff pitch to Gramesti with 2 outs. Fisted a jam shot off the end of the bat right to the shortstop Burkcroft on the line, who puts it away to retire to the side. No runs and no hits, and a runner left on base. Play goes 6. Gramesti retired for the second time today, 1-for-3 in the ball game. Head to the bottom of the 5th, halfway through. 12-1 Pios on the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. New pitcher in the ballgame for Elmira. It's the left-hander Jackson Grant. The submarine man for the Pioneers will deal with the 5-6-7 in the Geneva order. It's Tim Bowerman to lead things off as he takes a fastball high, 1-0. 12 runs on 12 hits and no errors for Elmira. 1 run on 2 hits and 2 errors for the Geneva Red Wings. Breaking ball fouled off. First base side out of play, 1-1. On the season for Jackson Grant. This is his 6th appearance, 4 innings of work. Dribbled on the ground, left side of the infield. It's Rhodey from shortstop. High throw, and it pulls Kremesti off the bag. E6 on the Pioneer shortstop. First error of the ballgame committed by Elmira. Leadoff base runner in Tim Bowerman.
The catcher, number 28, J.D. Robinson.
So here comes J.D. Robinson. 1 on and nobody out. Lefty on righty. Bowerman a wide lead off the first. First pitch from Grant is a breaking ball outside. 1-0. Breaking ball low and away. 2-0. Dribbled on the ground to Rhodey. Chance for redemption. Flips 1. Favada onto first in time for 2. Rhodey to Favada to Grasti. 6-4-3 twin killing. Robinson and Bowerman are wet 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. So Jackson Grant gets the old pitcher's best friend. 2 out for the left-handed hitting first baseman Brock Ratterman with the bases empty. Brody, or rather, Grant, excuse me, steps off the mound. Gets back on, fires breaking ball outside, 1-0. Check swing. Rather a called strike on Ratterman, 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1. Two one, soft pop up, left side of the diamond. It's Aiden Grabowski at third. The call and the catch to end the bottom of the 5th. Facing the minimum is Jackson Grant. No runs on no hits in error and nobody left at the end of 5. 12-1 Elmira on the Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball as we enter the top of the 6th inning. It's going to be the 3, 4, and 5 in the Pioneer batting order. Cooper Smith followed by Brett Baker and Brandon Dubeck. Michael Bokus going into his 2nd inning of work. First pitch to Smith, breaking ball outside corner for a called strike. Cooper was thinking about that, firing the hips at the enticing first offering. 1, breaking ball, strike 2.
Back to the well again. At 0-2.
And Smith gets drilled.
It's ahead 0-2.
So Cooper reaches for the 2nd time today. An RBI single his last trip to the plate, and now a hit batsman here.
Now batting, number 1, Brett Baker.
So here's Baker with Smith off of first and nobody out. First pitch to Brett, a swing and a miss.
Pioneers had some arms morning out in the visiting bullpen.
0-1. Fastball inside corner, 0-2.
Behind 0-2.
Fastball inside, and it gets away from the catcher Robinson. He couldn't locate it. Smith scoots up to 2nd. Takes a wide turn. He'll stop right there.
Hold up there.
It'll be a 1-2 to Baker with nobody out. Breaking ball inside, almost clips Brett, 2-2. Bokus in the top of the 5th inning got through it relatively unscathed. Besides a walk to the leadoff man Grabowski, got every other Pioneer retired. Smith now a hit batsman. He motors up to 2nd on the pass ball, lead off the top of the 6th. 2-2 from Bokus with nobody out. Hit on the ground sharply to 2nd. Bermudez on 2 hops to his forehand side, throws to 1st in time. Smith advances 90 feet. He's at 3rd with 1 out as Baker's retired.
Now batting, number 55, Brandon Dubeck.
So here comes Brandon Dubeck with 1 out. And a runner on 3rd. First pitch from Bokus is a fastball inside corner for a called strike. Bit of a delayed call from the plate umpire. 0-1. Dubeck, 4 RBIs, 2 extra base hits, 2 doubles today. He's 2 for 3. 0-1, swing and a miss, breaking ball. Shuffled from the inside to the outside corner. Some nasty movement from Bokus, 0-2. Two from Bokus.
Gets away.
It is way outside.
Smith pulled up on 3rd.
So it'll be a 1-2 to Dubeck. Smith off of 3rd with 1 out. Top of the 6th. Pios with an 11-run lead. Two breaking ball outside, 2-2.
Still looking for his first strikeout. Inning in 3rd.
2-2 1-2. Fastball popped up into right field. It's going to be a long run over towards the corner for Turner. He'll make the catch. Coming to the plate is Smith. The throw is online, but it's too late as Smith crosses the plate standing up. An RBI sac fly for Brandon Dubek. It's now 13-1 Elmira.
Now batting, number 28, Carl Wagner.
So here comes Carl Wagner, right-handed hitting third baseman. Base is empty with 2 out. Pioneers with a 12-run lead. First pitch to Wagner. Fastball outside corner, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Check swing from Wagner. It's a called strike, 1-2. Focus comes set from the right side of the Nurdle. 1-2 on the way. A swing and a miss from Wagner. He's down on strikes for the final out. At the top of the 6th for the Pioneers, a run, no hits, and nobody left. 5.5 through, 12-run lead for the Pios on the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball. A new pitcher in the ball game now for Elmira. It's going to be Aiden Grabowski. Grabs rotating around to every position in the infield and outfield today, all around the diamond as he delivers a breaking ball spun in there for a called strike one. It's Bermudez, Burcroft, and Turner, 8, 9, and 1 in the Geneva order. Home half of the sixth. Elmira ahead by 12. Grab steals and a bunt laid down. At third base, Wagner charges in. He's just going to eat it up, an infield single for Bermudez. So it went Andrew Roxby, then Vincent Favado. Jackson Grant goes 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no earned, no walks, and no strikeouts. And now it's Aiden Grabowski.
Now batting shortstop, number 22.
Geneva's just gone with Ian Babby and Michael Bocus. It's pitched down, 1-0. Left to right in the Pioneer infield now. Carl Wagner remains at third. Ben Rodia at shortstop. Vincent Favada at second. Michael Palmer at first. Left to right in the outfield. TJ Germestes in left. Brett Baker in center. Cam Levesque in right. Dancing off the first base bag is Bermudez, and he takes off on a ground ball to second. Favada's only play is going to be at first. He makes it, and there's one out. Bermudez advances up to second.
Right fielder, number 19, Jack Turner.
So here comes Jack Turner, back at the top of the Geneva batting order. First trip to the plate against Grabowski, ready on ready with 1 out. Favada holds on Bermudez, who dances off the second. First pitch from Grabowski is a breaking ball for a called strike one. Oh, 1. Swinging a foul tip in and net with the glove of Neubeck, 0-2. So it'll be an 0-2 with 1 out. Bermudez leads off the second. Turner in the ball game, 0 for 1. With a fly ball to center. Walked in his other plate appearance. That's off the knob. Turner, no, they're going to say hit batsman. So 2 on with 1 out. And
Now batting, the designated hitter.
here comes Zach Banks.
Zach Banks.
Righty on lefty matchup, 2 on for Geneva, 1 out, home half of the sixth.
Zach Banks in what could be his last at bat.
Grabowski sets and fires. Breaking ball off the plate, 1-0. Grabowski smiling through pitching. Gotta be a fun time playing a position you're not generally accustomed to, but you go out there and you give it a try. Inside to Banks, 2-0. Grab steals, spanked into right center field. That's a base hit. Cutting it over in the gap is Levesque. A nice diving stop there. And it's coming to the plate and scoring. Tag applied on Banks. He's out at second trying to advance a single into a double. A run scores. It's now 13-2 Pioneers. As Geneva has Christian Bermudez cross the plate. Turner goes to third on an RBI single. Second hit, first run of the inning. Banks cut down at second for the second out. An 11-run game. Jacob Mona is out to the mound. So that'll do it for Aiden Grabowski. He's done after 2/3 of an inning. We'll take a timeout and come back in a few moments on the Pioneers Baseball Network.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball. A new pitcher in the ballgame with a 13-2 Elmira lead. Bottom of the 6th, it's Chase Medras. Late timeout called by the home plate umpire. As digging into the box is Dylan Briggs. Jack Turner leads off at third. First pitch from Medras, breaking ball. Catches the outside corner for a called strike one. 0-1 from Chase. Line first base side foul. 0-2. Medras gets a sign, comes set. 0-2. Fastball high. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. One-two, fastball, dribble, foul, third base side. The next 1-2 from Medras, breaking ball just high, 2-2. Medras gets it on the ground into center field for a base hit. Turner comes in to score. On the third hit of the inning, second run, an RBI single for Dylan Briggs. It's now 13-3 Pioneers.
I'm so mad.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 12, Aiken Santana.
So here's Aiken Santana in against Medras, ready and ready with 2 outs. 10-run lead for the Pios. First pitch from Chase, a breaking ball foul back, 0-1. Medras foul back again, 0-2. 0-2. Major sails it to the backstop. Coasting up to second base is Briggs. So it'll be a 1-2 to Santana with 2 out. Major steals inside, 2-2. Major steals, breaking ball just high, full count. Payoff pitch for Medras. 2 outs and it drills Santana. So 2 on with 2 out. And here comes Tim Bowerman.
Don't worry about it now. I got Tim. We're gonna hit water with more.
And the ball game for Bowerman, a single. He's reached base twice, reached on an E6 in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Bowerman. Fastball for a called strike. One just off the inside corner. Count even at 1-1. Fastball line back foul. 1-2. Two from Medras high with a breaking ball. 2-2. Fastball bounced in the dirt. It's a full count with 2 out. From Medras to Bowerman. Comes set, delivers a payoff pitch, scooped out to Favada at second, who puts it away for the final out of the bottom of the 6th. 2 runs and 3 hits, no errors, 2 people left on base as we head to the 7th. 13-3 Pios on the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball. Top of the 7th inning. Ben Brody to dig in against Michael Bokas, who kicks and fires a fastball over the outside corner for a called strike one. Geneva with a 2-run, 3-hit bottom of the 6th against both Ian Grabowski and Chase Medris. 0-1 inside to Rody, 1-1. And the ball game for Ben. Benfield single reached on an E4 and popped up to second base. 1 for 2. Reached base twice in 3 plate appearances. 1-1 fastball high, 2-1. Final line for Aiden Grabowski, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. No walks and no strikeouts. Chase Medris gives up a hit across the 3rd of an inning. Fouled off first base side. And the count 2-2 on Rody. Breaking ball smacked up the middle. Ranging to the second base side is the second baseman in Bermudez. Makes a nice stop to the backhand side and throws to first in time to retire Rody. 1 out in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Michael Palmer. 1 for 2, reached base twice in 3 plate appearances as well. Hit batsman sandwiched in between a single, advanced to second on an E9, and a pop-up to the first baseman, Ratterman, his last trip to the plate. That concluded a busy top half of the 4th inning, a 5-run 4th for Elmira, as the fastball from Bokas misses high to way to Palmer. 1-0 the count, bases empty and 1 out, top of the 7th. 10-run lead for the Pioneers. 1-0 fastball, line foul, like a rocket. 1-1. Chopped down the ground to shortstop, charging in and ranging to the forehand side, but throwing to first high. As Palmer is now going to take second base, is Burkrow. So at E6 allows Palmer to get into scoring position, and Vincent Favada will come to the plate.
Vincent Favada.
Favada in against Bokas, righty-on-righty matchup with 1 out. Palmer off the second. First pitch, breaking ball. Taken below the zone for a called strike. 13 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Pioneers. 3 runs on 6 hits and 3 errors for Geneva. That one lined down the left field, or into left field for a base hit. Single for Vincent Favada. Rather 1 error for the Pioneers. Runners on the quarters with 1 out. And here comes Cam Levesque to the plate.
Now batting number 7, Cam Levesque.
Righty on ready. It's the left fielder Levesque with 1 out. Fastball inside corner for a called strike. Palmer leads off at third. Favada off at first. Dribbled off the end of the bat to second. Flip shortstop one. Burkroft on to first, not in time, as Levesque beats it out. A run comes in to score. That's Palmer on a 6-4 fielder's choice. 2 out in the top of the 7th, and an 11-run lead for the Pioneers. So it's now 14-3.
It's an earned run. Now batting number 4, Aiden Grabowski.
So here comes Aiden Grabowski with 2 out. Levesque, a medium-sized lead off of first. Bokas delivers in the dirt. Boy, the breaking ball, 1-0. breaking ball, swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball, 1-2. Breaking ball low. And the count 2-2 with 2 out. Focus looking to complete a third full inning of work. Breaking ball popped up, left side of the diamond. And it's a third baseman Santana who puts it away to complete the top of the 7th. No runs and a hit and error and a runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 14-3 Pioneers, so a run came in to score. Here on the Pioneers Baseball Network.
Robinson.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 7th inning on the Pioneers Baseball Network. 14-3 Elmira lead. So to close out the ball game with Chase Medras on the mound. First offering served into shallow right over the head of Dubek. That's going to drop down for a base hit in front of Favada. So a leadoff single for the catcher J.D. Robinson with nobody out. And here comes the left-handed hitting first baseman Brock Ratterman to the plate. First pitch, Medras to Ratterman. Bounce to the dirt. Nice stop from Grabowski. And the count 1-0. Tapped on the ground, foul, line of third. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss with a breaking ball. Ratterman behind to the count 1-2. $14 runs on 13 hits and 1 error for the Pioneers. 3 runs on 7 hits and 3 errors for Geneva. One-two from Medras. Check swing. Ratterman went around. That's strike 3. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2, Christian Bermudez.
So here comes Christian Bermudez. Red Wings second baseman with 1 out. First pitch from Medras, a fastball high, 1-0. Breaking ball in the dirt in front of Grabowski. He fires down to second base in time, but it's dropped by Vincent Favada. Or rather, Brandon Dubek. So it'll be a 2-0 count with 1 out. What a throw from Grabowski, though. He popped up out of the catcher position and fired down in the second. 2-0, breaking ball. Outside corner for a called strike 1. One from Medras. Inside corner, called strike 2. Late call, but it's 2-2 with 1 out. Ratterman was down on strikes. Last batter to come to the plate for the Red Wings. Bermudez 1 for 2 in the ball game. Medras fires home a 2-2, fouled off. First base side out of play. Brett Baker playing shortstop, Brandon Dubek at second, Carl Wagner at third, Michael Palmer's back over at first, left to right in the Pioneer infield. 2-2, bounced in the dirt, nice stop from Grabowski. So there'll be a payoff pitch to Bermudez with 1 out for Medras. So he sets and fires in the dirt for ball 4. Skips away from Grabowski. He can't locate it. As it now gets to the backstop, running around first and heading to second. Bermudez, he'll get up there. So 2 in scoring position now with 1 out. And a new pitcher is going to come into the ballgame for the Pioneers. It looks like it's Mike Cobb. We'll take a timeout and come back in a few short moments on the Pioneers Baseball Network. Welcome back to Pioneers Baseball. TJ Gurmesty in the ballgame for the Pioneers to pitch, as he'll deal with Casey Burkroft, left-handed hitting shortstop. Jack Turner and Banks at the top of the batting order await on deck afterwards. Fastball outside edge for a called strike one. Pioneers, if they hold a 10-run lead or higher at the end of this 7th inning, would mercy the Geneva Red Wings, but 2 runners in scoring position, a base hit would continue the game. 1-1 with 1 out, and a sword, a swing and a miss from Burkroft. He's behind in the count, 1-2. Gurmesty gets his sign, sets and fires. Burkroft lines it foul. Breaking ball, called strike 3. Gurmesty retires Burkroft via the backwards K. 2 down in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, number 19, Jack Turner.
So here comes Jack Turner, right-handed hitting right fielder, against the righty Gurmesty with 2 out. Pioneers looking to lock down the victory. First pitch from Gurmesty, fly down the right field line, foul, 0-1. Spanked foul up against the screen, and Geneva's down to their final strike. 2 from Gromesky with 2 out. Fires a swing and a miss. Grabowski's going to tag out Turner, and the ball game is over. Pioneers win 14-3 in their final regular season game of 2025 and close out the season on a high note, a record of 23-20-1 as TJ Gromesky locks down the victory for the Pioneers. Before we go, we want to give a special thank you to all those who made the production of Elmira Pioneers baseball possible this season, starting with the ownership group, Robbie and Nellie Nichols, and the fantastic job that they do. The entire Can USA sports team, ranging from our general manager, Mark Witt, to our assistant general manager, Alex Smith, and all of those interns that made Elmira Pioneers baseball possible this summer. Pioneers locked down a 14-3 victory here over the Geneva Red Wings. Pios will finish out, as we mentioned, 23-20-1, and Geneva drops to 7-35-2 to conclude the regular season. It's a full team effort out there on the field right now, celebrating the 11-run victory. One also on top of the ownership group, Robbie and Ellie Nichols, and general manager Mark Witt. I want to thank assistant general manager Alex Smith and all that he's done for the Elmira Pioneers throughout the course of the summer, and then our interns ranging from Poppy Rulin, Kyla Stefanini, Julia Benton, Jenna Jones, Ben Leary, Jacob Rose, Mike Mandel, all involved with Pioneers baseball in 2025. A special shout out for helping make my job easier and everybody else's easier as well. Once again, final score 14-3, Pioneers win. That's the end of the line for the Elmira Pioneers in 2025. Thank you for all who tuned in to Pioneers baseball this season. For the final time, you're listening to the Elmira Pioneers Baseball Network. We'll be back with more baseball in 10 months from the done. For now, though, that's wraps on the 2025 season. Pios win at 14-3. Have a good night.